Hey everybody, it's Lapis Lauri, and you won't believe this, but I've got a hot dog on my head. Yep, we're playing the B team. So, I had a lot of considerations when I wanted to do this series for the B team. I've been playing for about a month or so just to try to get familiar with it. I do have a little bit of a head start as far as what the normal player would have coming into a modded server for Minecraft would have. But you know what? I'm going to go back. I had to understand it myself before I could explain it to you, my viewer. I've had a lot of people say they wouldn't mind me doing a derpy kind of modded server for Minecraft, B team kind of thing. FTB has a lot of technical information that I'm just not comfortable with doing because I'm not very good with redstone. And a lot of it is similar in nature as far as the engineering and technical part of it. But I have learned a little bit about some of the mods in the Attack of the B Team mod pack, and one of them is Tinker's Construct, and so I've learned a little bit about that. But this is my starter hut. I always have a little starter hut that I kind of have a base of operations in before I start my game. And so let's just have a look at what we've got going on here. I have my little hut. I have a little bit of a barley farm. This is a mangrove tree. Let's see. And I have another one here, apparently. And some bamboo. I mean, there's just all kinds of interesting things. This is from the Biomes of Plenty. This is for my Tinker's Construct. This is my smeltery. And I'll go into detail about all this one thing at a time so that you can understand it in the order that I understood it. And these are little bamboo saplings. They haven't done anything. I planted them. I don't know if they grow or not. We'll have to see. And these are also bamboo. So there's a couple different bamboo styles. This is, dead wood from over here in the strange biome. I don't know what that is. It's like just dead. So let's F3 this. We're in, what is this calling this? The Wastelands, and it is wasteland. It's like dead dirt that like mines super easy, but it's worthless. It doesn't grow anything. I guess it's like gravel maybe would be the thing. In barley. So let's just have a little look-see around here. Oh look, I fell in my water hole. Let's have a look-see around with what I have so far, and then I'll take you to where I'm going to establish a permanent base. This is my starter hut. My permanent base is that away. Here's one of the beauties. You have a morph mod. So every time you kill something, you have the ability to become that mob. In this particular mod pack, the bat is the way to go. So I'm going to shrink. My hat's going to go away, and I'm going to be... You get a double hop, just like you would for a to fly or to jump around in creative. And then we will fly around. And if you look up here in the upper right corner of my screen, I'm going to F3 off, you can see that I have a little map that also comes with this. And to access the features on that map, you hit M on your keyboard. And this is where I am currently. And if you look, this is my house. And then there's some other places of interest that I haven't marked as a waypoint on here. So you hit M again to get out of the screen. And we're going to go over here. This is the spawn area. It's not that far away, and they've done some other building up. I don't know whose place this is. This is Nykozi's. That's right. He is the owner of the server and is on Hypermine. And let's see. Let's go this way. I wasn't too far from the actual spawn area, which is here. You can tell there's a little road where everybody kind of spawns in. I think it's up here. On this little hill, actually. Kind of spawn like right up here. And then you follow this trail over here to the spawn area, where they have some things that you can use for your immediate needs. There's a little place down here that's for sleeping and all that. The mushrooms, of course, for food if you needed it. But let's head back to my place for a second. And then I will show you where the new place is going to be. And I'll go over just a few things today for my introductory video for what I have learned. Some of the very basic things that you can do. So we've learned about morphing, which is you use the bracket keys. Let's see, let's get out F5. Hello. Hello there. Look at my smiling face. I'm adorable. So now we're on the ground. Let's use our bracket keys, which is above your return on the right side, to either go up or down. You can use them either way, and you can see all the things that I've killed. I could be myself, which is what I want to be right now. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're hungry, okay? So this, it's called white redstone lamp, but it's really barley. If you look at what we have here, barley and then barley seeds. So let's pick some of this. You'll find it growing wild, but it plants just like wheat. And what we'll do is we will take our seeds and we will plant it here like so, back into this ground that we have so laboriously not really done much with. But you'll see why we don't need very much of this off the bat here. Things have trampled my plots. You can tell there's like kind of bare spots, all the kind of good things they got going on here. Let's take this one too. Alright, so now we have all these seeds that we're never going to use for anything. Oh, let me in. And we put it in the oven. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on a second. What we need to do first, I don't know why that's so dark, but let's get rid of this. Maybe it's because of that. There you go. So what you do is you put the barley in your crafting bench and you get barley flour. Let's make it all into barley flour. We get 36. We will put it in the oven. And the flour just bakes. And for each flour, which would be 1 per bread or 1 per plant item that you had picked, you get, ta-da, a loaf of bread. So it's much better than what the normal Minecraft is, where in the crafting area it goes, let's just use these as example. You go 3 across, you know? You don't do that for this. You just do make them all into the flour and bake your bread. So now we don't starve. It's beauty-miss. Okay, so this is the junk pile. Let's go over here to this. This has food, and I have a bunch of this bread. So let's just grab some of that so I don't die on the way. So that's the first thing you'll learn, is that food is not always the same in Attack of the B Team. I believe coal still cooks 6 items, so we'll get quite a bit of bread out of that. Now the next thing you need to learn how to do is, that's smeltery stuff. Let's look over here. This is our pattern chest. That's part of the thing we're going to learn about. Let's see. Okay, so let's say in regular survival Minecraft, we have our basic tools. We have an iron pickaxe, right? We get an iron pickaxe, a shovel, and a regular axe. So yeah, you can totally use that. That's fine. You gotta use something to get that open. But the other thing you're gonna find is that while you're mining, normally you would go down to, hey, what happened here? Oh, it's on this side. That's why. Ha ha ha. Normally you'd go down to diamond level, which is, you know, level 11 to get what you need for diamonds and all that kind of good stuff. You're going to see all kinds of different blocks. There's marble and regular stone, which, you know, you expect. And then you have marble cobblestone, which is what marble becomes after you mine it. Just like regular stone becomes cobblestone. So let's head down here. Oh, you're going to find ores like this redstone all over. There's no levels for it. It's everywhere. It matters not if you're on level 11 through 16 or bedrock through 16. Diamonds could be everywhere. Doesn't matter. Same with redstone, lapis. Now these are the things you're used to seeing in Minecraft, right? Not so with some of this other stuff like this marble. You're going to see all kinds of different stones. Like you've got your regular iron ore, which is cool. Yeah, you know, you're always going to use iron. I hear some creatures over here, though, because there's a mine shaft that I have not been into yet because I'm terribly frightened of the creatures. Because I don't know if they're different or the same as things that I have in the past. So I'm going to mine this little bit of iron here, just like you would for normal survival. You get the things you got to have right away. So down here, there is a mine shaft. We're going to avoid that for a second. Just for a second. And I think I can go a little bit deeper back this way. Let's go back up. There was a waterfall over here, and it leads down farther. So let's get this. Now, if you look, there's glorious colors everywhere you look, right? Okay, so we have different ores. Quantum ore, they're all used for different things, different mods. You have stalagmites. Nah, they're not really good for anything. And this looks like diamond, but it's not. It's silver ore. And you use that in your smeltery. And for thermal construction, you have lead. These are all things that make alloys, different kinds of metals. So you might harvest a couple of these things. I have not found a use for the silver myself yet, but that doesn't mean it's not quantum ore. This just looks really cool after you mine it. If you look, it's like a little glowing green gob. I have no idea what it's for either. But we'll learn about it one day. But, you know, just mine a few pieces of it and see what you can do. Now, this is something I want. Diamond. And if you look on F3, we are actually only on 38. Now, I hear a spider. And he's over there, the one wide, he can't get to me, so let's kill him. I can already become a spider, so we don't care. He's been sneaking around here from this other stuff. Let's go back and get those diamonds. We want them. There's a bunch. See, there's like tons of them. And I don't have any kind of fortune pick yet. There's a way to do that here. I'm pretty sure you can still do normal enchantments, but there's a way to do it through parts building as well, where you add things like lapis and cobalt and other kinds of cool stuff to your tools in order to give them fortune and longevity and things like that. So here's the guy. Let's kill him. Hey, 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 hey. Super leg, super leg. Okay, he's dead. Now I see a big green thing back here. What is this? This is essence berry bush. So you right click it and it picks concentrated essence and it tastes like cripper. And I think what you do with that is going to be yeah, it's going to be like you distill it. What did I just get beat up on? I think it's like bad for you. It's ouchy. Now I don't know if that's poison or if it's just because we are in a different kind of biome. So yeah, I'm going to sneak past this guy. Meh. Some more quantum ore. Glows in the dark. I think this gives you XP, actually, the essence berry. So I'm not going to be your final answer on tutorials, but I'd like to go through the very basics that a lot of people just kind of skip over. One step at a time. To just show you how to do things. Because I had to learn, I fumbled around here for several weeks, like, what is this? How do I make these things? What is this for? You know, it's like, what is this ore for? What can I do with it? Copper, you need quite a bit of copper because you can use it for alloy, you can use it for parts. It all goes into the smeltery and melt. So we have a little bit of loot here. Let's just kind of take it back to our main area. We snuck in on this side. See, and I haven't even begun to scratch the surface of this yet. There's all kinds of things I haven't even picked up, mined, or done anything with. Nope, not that way. Go up this way. Up and away. So, you know, we're going to learn together. I will try to teach you as I learn about these things, one step at a time. I mean, I don't profess to be an expert. And I'll make mistakes, and if I do, I want you to tell me about it in the comments below. The other great thing about this mod is that if more than half the people on this server are sleeping, then the server goes to morning. Like if there's 6 people and 3 people sleep, then it's like, ta-da, morning time. So we'll take a little nap here. Alright, so this should be done baking however much it's going to bake. And let's put our ores away because a lot of these I have no idea how to use them yet. Put all this away. Now the plants I want to keep separate as far as like a food item. And they will go, is it this one? Yeah, we'll put some of those in here. Seeds. And this plant, this persimmon tree I hadn't seen before. I don't know if I can plant that or if there's a sapling that I get. I don't know. I'm assuming it's like food. I haven't tried to like cook it yet. And this kind of things you get from killing mobs, muscles and hearts and brains and lungs. It's for necromancy, where it's part of the mod. You can create an altar and get a book, and then you can you know, basically you make a sewing machine and you stitch together pieces of the people that you can make a minion, I guess. I just watched a Paul Soares Jr. video about it, so that was kind of cool. Now, I have this little base set up here, and that's nice, but I'm not going to stay here forever. I like that I'm close to spawn and all that kind of stuff, but I really hate how this is green. You see how the sky turns kind of that murky blue in the wasteland? So we're going to morph back into the bat, who is our traveling friend. Ta-da! And we're going to fly. And if you look on my map, I have quite a few waypoints that, oh, wrong way. Let's go this way. That I have marked as far as some places that I want to build. I have started a little place. We'll show it to you. We'll fly over some places here that are kind of cool. I think this is somebody's build. I don't know whose. Somebody's actually living there. And this is a sacred spring. If you look at these trees, they're so beautiful. They're immense. I mean, like giant size. That's a redwood forest. This is part of the biomes o'plenty. And this is the cloud level, which is cool. And so I flew over here one day and I was just really impressed with some of the cool things that they have. And then I have this lovely place. I first landed right here, in this place right here. Oh, that's cool. I like that. And there's a pineapple that you can get. That's part of the Tropicraft mod. And I think you can actually regrow the pineapples. And then there was a few cool things over here that I liked. This one's pretty neat. But I believe this is the one that we're after. This tree I have claimed for my own. This is my house in the clouds. So I started this very basic thing where I really was enamored of the whole design of it. And so I have built myself a little base here, and this is where I'm going to be hanging out, I think, for the duration of this series on the B team. I'll explore, my goal is to just kind of go through the basics on some of the mods, and what you can do with them. Tinker's Construct would be one. The other is some of the building mods that they have. And that's kind of the whole thing that I want to do, and I'd like you to come along with me on this journey and let me know if you think this would be a good thing. So for now, that's kind of what I'm going to show you guys, is just a little bit each time we have a little episode, and let me know what you think about it. All right, thanks guys, talk to you later from the B team server.